Pete the Cat and the Cool Caterpillar by James Dean. Pete is on a bug safari. He and his friends are looking for bugs. Can they find any? And how many can they find? Callie spots a black ant. It's building an anthill, she says. Groovy, says Pete. Gus finds a red, round ladybug in the mint patch. It has 9 spots, says Gus. Nice, says Pete. Marty sees a big black spider. It caught a fly, he says. Neat, says Pete. Pete finds a green caterpillar in the flower pot. I will bring it home to show Mom and Dad, he says. Mom helps Pete build a home for his caterpillar. They use a very big jar. Dad puts lots of little holes in the lid for air. Pete puts the caterpillar into the jar. He puts some leaves in the jar for the caterpillar to eat, and he adds a twig in it for it to crawl. Good night, says Pete, says Mom. Good night, Pete, says Dad. Good night, caterpillar, says Pete. When Pete wakes up, the caterpillar is gone. Where did it run away? It's not gone, says Mom. It did not run away, says Dad. Look, they say. It's a cocoon. Or is it? Nope, it is not a cocoon. The caterpillar inside there. It's called a pupa. Will this last forever? The Pete asks. No, says Dad. Caterpillar is changing into something new. Cocoons and pupas are pretty similar. What will it become? Pete asks. It's a surprise, says Mom. We must wait to see. Pete waits. Kelly comes to visit. Did it come out yet? She asks. Not yet, says Pete. Pete wants to wait some more. Gus comes to visit. Did it come out yet? He asks. Not yet, says Pete. Pete waits even longer. Marty comes to visit. Did it come out yet? He asks. No, not yet, says Pete. Pete waits and waits and waits. Then one day, something finally happens. It's shaking. The pupa starts to wiggle. Something's happening, says Pete. It wiggles some more. Everyone comes to watch. The pupa cracks open. There's something coming out. What can it be? A head pokes out. Then some legs. Then 2 colorful wings. The caterpillar has turned into a beautiful butterfly, says Pete. The butterfly slowly moves its wings up and down, ready to fly. They take the jar to the park. It's time to say goodbye, says Dad. Pete opens the lid to the jar. The butterfly flaps its wings, it flutters out of the jar, and Pete lands on its nose. That tickles, he says. Then the butterfly flies up into the sky. Bye-bye, butterfly, everyone says. Let's find a new caterpillar, says Pete. Change is pretty cool. It is. And that's the end of our story. Thanks for watching our story. Subscribe and comment down below your favorite part. This is all for today. Bye.